Well, good evening, my fellow travelers on spaceship Earth. It is I, and I am Guy. I'm coming to you live from Applewood Station, where it is at 22 degrees Celsius. Actually, not bad at all. Come to think of it. I'll open the window. Go ahead and let some of that air in. And the only people we have right now is just somebody who wants me to subscribe to them. That's all right, I guess. We do have pin power back, so we're using pin today. Getting the pin back on the thing. So we're getting cracking on the I missed you, honey. Look at you. Wow. Lots and lots of people to all of a sudden a lot of programming. Hey, Jackson. Hey, look, Hone's here. Hey, Hone. I did miss you. How you doing over there, man? It's apparently also the morning or the evening of lots of people who just want me to really subscribe to them and stuff. I haven't seen Hone in a long time. You're suffering with animation, huh? I've had problems with suffering animation as well. And with, yeah, right? Man, it's been so long since I used my monitor that there's actually like dust all over the monitor. I actually think I probably should stop here in a minute and clean my monitor off because it's been so long since the last time I used this that the monitor is like all goobery. There we go. Just cleaning off the monitor. It's been so long that I'm like, oh man, it just needs to be cleaned. Man. There we go. Much better. I'm actually kind of thinking maybe get the Windex here. This guy, he looks like he might have a little bit more dirt than just water will do. Sometimes. Hey there. How you doing, Happy? Sometimes you actually need some serious stuff on here, and so we're going to do that real quick. There we go. Much better. It's been long enough, I think. Dust has definitely formed on my monitor. So, if you're going to have a cyan forest, it's very important to have a happy panda there. Doing well, my friend. Doing well. We are cleaning the monitor because the drawing monitor hasn't been used in a while, so it's been a kind of a tough summer. Been a long summer here. Animated hair. Oh, honey. Oh, honey, I feel for you, my friend. Feel for you so much. Animating hair is so difficult. Are you doing it 2D or are you doing it 3D? So this is where Jackson and I both feel your pain. Oh, it hasn't been bad. I'm a teacher, and I teach during the summer. And oh no, we're fine. We're fine. It's just been a you know how it is. It's just been a long summer. 2D. Oh, honey. Oh, my friend. I feel for you on that one. All right, there we go. Much better. And we get a lot more that's going on here. But I appreciate that, my friend. Yeah, I just, like I said, I'm a teacher, and it's lots of classes and things like that. So, right? You're like, hey, if this was 3D, we would have had it done a long time ago. I'm with you, my friend. I am so with you. Uh-oh. Jackson, it's been so long that when I started this picture tonight, I forgot that I'm supposed to start this with vector layers. And so when I started, I was like, I got all started. I started drawing, and then I went, the voice of Jackson is in my head. So I'm doing something wrong. Sure enough, I had forgotten to put this in as vector. Should have known. It was just very funny. So tell me a little bit about yourself there, Happy Panda. Are you an artist? You don't have to be. No requirement of being an artist here in this thread. It just is what it is. Ooh, 23 hours. That's brutal. That's brutal, my friend. So worth it, I'm sure. Is always good to see. Oh, yeah. Hey, that's like the reverse of me. I'm digital, but I'm going watercolor as time goes on. That's like exactly the reverse of what I'm doing. Trying to go more watercolor as time goes on, just try to get more of it done. Aw. Now that's awesome. I like that. I like to hear that. Yeah. That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. I admire people who do long distance relationships. They are not easy. So, do. Yeah, I'm still pretty bad at the old watercolor, but I enjoy it, so I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. I don't mind. Still learning. Aw, that is cool. Dang it. Oh, Hone, it has been so long since you've talked to me. I think we got issue 1 out, and we got an extra issue out since the last time you were here. So that's good. Now, I'm holding 2 conversations at the same time, which is totally fine and strangely pretty normal when you're on the internet. I've noticed that this is kind of a normal thing for us. So is that balanced? Yep. But to Hone's statement, I don't know if we did talk about this, but I did actually get like 2 issues, 2 setups going for it. 2 comics out, 3 comics now, so there's 3 of them out. I don't know, yeah, like it's been a while since you've been here, my friend. Oh man, I envy you and your ability to do that. Oh man, I was singing your praises, bro. Jackson, I was totally singing your praises. And you missed it because you weren't here. So I love working watercolor. I'm just not good at it yet. I'll get there. Oh, it's fine. All I was really saying was that I had started off with a raster layer, and then your disembodied voice floated through my head, reminding me that I needed to be on vector. And so now I'm on vector. Here I am on vector because of you, but not regretting 1 minute of it. I just thought it was funny that it literally is your voice that goes, "Hey, don't forget to get onto vector." No, I did not hear about you and Viz. Are you dating? I mean, these are the important questions. You're like, what? How did dating get in here? I don't know. The first thought that came to mind that was silly. I don't know. I have silly things I say. So, does this mean the good news from Viz, though? Oh, yay! That's so exciting! I hope Can's not frozen. Can looks frozen. Nope, Can's not frozen.
No, okay. Well, that's an improvement.
Man, everybody is so quiet in the system. Why are you guys?
What about now? Am I still quiet?
It's I mean, the music's quiet too, so I can't tell if that's just my system being low, but the speakers turned all the way up. Oh, absolutely. I am an extrovert, so I have absolutely no problems talking about myself. Can, on the other hand, oh, you can't hear me, so I can't make snarky comments until you can hear me.
I can hear you just fine.
Oh, okay, because I'm about to make snarky comments about you, so
Okay, so how is that different from normal?
Nothing, but it's no fun if you can't hear it. That's the whole problem. Hey, did you read what Jackson's saying over there? They got a one-shot
that they got published by Viz.
Yeah. And we've got Happy Panda is visiting in, and Hone is here somewhere. Hone was here. Yeah, good old Hone. So I was excited to see Hone, and I'm glad to have Happy Panda. And so, like, things are hopping on the stream today. We got lots of cool stuff going on. So either way, real quickly, Jackson, congratulations. I mean, like, seriously, I will buy a copy of that, whatever that is, wherever it is, just to support you. And somewhere along the line, you and I will be in the same state. And when that happens, you will sign it, and it will be awesome. There's Hone.
Hi, Hone.
So, I need to really go back here and work on these dragon scales, because they don't look like dragon scales. They just look weird. So, to Panda's statement, we're both, Can and me are, well, the next NDK is in like 3 weeks, so I doubt you're going to be there, but you'll be at the one after that. And then I will have you sign your book, and it will happen. I'm so excited. So Can and I are both in Colorado, USA. I don't know where you are, Panda. So whether you're in the States or not, okay, we're going to go from all the way back. And I'm in the for me, oh yes, absolutely. I am drawing a cover for a local publisher who is doing a book series, and the series, I guess the series involves a guy who's a Chinese sorcerer of some sort, but he has dragon scales he doesn't have hair, he just has dragon scales, and I'm having a horrible time with my dragon scales, is what I'm doing. But
I think Panda's also asking what are you using to digitally draw that image with?
Closer to the East Coast, but still Midwest. Fair. So you're roughly in the same spot as Jackson and I. Lots of corn. Gotcha. The corny states. I think I make more jokes about corny states. Still, we're in Colorado, and since you're in the States, I can say I'm actually in Denver itself. Can lives north of Denver, out in the middle of Nowheresville. But, and then Jackson lives out on the East Coast, but used to live here with us in our state. And yeah, see, all of this is offset. That's part of the problem. And then Hone is way over in Asia. And so Hone is quite a ways away in South Hot Asia, in the very hot Asia, where it's ridiculously hot and stuff. In the hot part of Asia that makes me think I'm not going to that part of Asia. I love you, Hone, but I'm not heading out there.
Not like it's much better here.
No, it's not it. But it is 23 Celsius right now, which is not bad. But I'll bet you that Hone is... What's the temperature over there, Hone? That's better. In Thailand. I've got AC now too. I didn't have AC until recently. Now I have AC and I'm all excited. Although,
just wait till it gets DC.
Yeah, right. Might join the actual 21st century. Ooh, then what? I know. You got 30. Although I think it was 33 today. Oh, you went up to 37. Yep. See? Now you're getting into the illegal numbers again. Like I said, I don't believe in anything above 35. So, okay. I'm using, right now I'm using Clip Studio Paint. And so is Can. We're both using Clip Studio Paint. That's our programs. I'm using an IBM PC with an XP Pen 22E monitor, drawing monitor, with a stylus. So here's my stylus, which is working again. It was not working earlier, which I thought was because of a dead battery, but it isn't. It's just because apparently stupid. So, you know, there's that. So, but I prefer to stay away from Apple products because they just make me mad. You know, I think I'm gonna have this isn't working. Come on, it's not that hot. Yeah, you say.
And I am currently on a machine that I have apparently no reason for operating the way I do, and people are confused by me. Particularly when I tell them that, oh yeah, I only have 8 megs of RAM on here. How are you making that machine work? Sunshine and rainbows.
That's fair. And there's nothing wrong with being an Apple person. I'm just not one of them. There we go. Trim that down. Now let's talk. Dragon scales are more like this, and that's part of our problem right there.
But to give you a non-snarky answer, I also use a tablet. I have a Wacom Companion that I use to draw on. So technically I could unhook my tablet and still draw on it. I don't do that because,
It's
yeah, it doesn't want to operate correctly because of the way Wacom implemented things.
You know what? I'm just going to start all over out here. Hey, Ray. We have lots of people out here today, Ray. Oh, yeah, you're using the Ibis Paint app? That's fair.
Yeah, they can get very expensive very quickly. I, however, found this at a pawn shop for cheap.
Yeah. Well, so, hey, Ray. Welcome to the show tonight. Since we're talking, Hone is here. He's down in Thailand. So we've been doing the old weather report. So how are things in your part of the world? You know how it is with me. I'm like, hey, how's the weather everywhere? Dang it. Oh, yeah? That's cool. I feel like I'm going off track here. You're suffering with Mother Nature. I mean, I'm just saying, Hone. I'm just saying, my brother. Storm coming in at 3? Is it? But you're not in monsoon season yet, are you over there? Or is it never not monsoon season in Thailand? Wow, that was a big truck.
Don't worry, it was the typical traffic going right through the middle of the room.
Right? You are the season. Thailand just hangs out in the season all the time. Happy Panda. It's always good to. I'm glad you're doing digital art, or you're doing watercolor. That's cool on stream. And digital art probably will be something that you'll do pretty good at, I guess. I would think so. I mean, I'm saying that in a vacuum, obviously, but still, I think you'll be fine. If you've got skills, and I think you do, then this won't be any problem at all. I wouldn't worry about it. Where am I? What am I doing? There we are.
You're down in Denver.
Thanks. I'm like, where is my scale here? You're in the middle of the season. I'll go with that. Out here, yeah, we've been having fires. Fires have been trying to burn Cain down, but luckily Cain survived. There we go.
I get burned down, but I get up again. Never gonna keep me down.
No. A little too aggressive on the old eraser there. A little too aggressive, just a little too aggressive. Oh, I feel like I'll be practicing until my dying days. That's fair. Yeah. So apparently we had a power outage today. I find out as I come home and everything's reset. So that was a thing. Excitement. I think the funniest part is that my kid was here the whole time and didn't catch it because everything just went on to battery power, and they were on YouTube and there was a whole bunch of stuff that was just oh, that's fair. Referring to pandas wanting to redo their profile pic. No. Oh, that's it, man. How things go then. All the goldfish. So, I end my last summer run of classes tomorrow, and then I go on to normal school run. So the craziness of summer is now over. And I'm ending my last class off with a lovely small class of about 7 kids. And that's wonderful. They're all good kids too. They're quiet, and I mean, they're not too quiet, but they are definitely quiet and not crazy. You're not driving me crazy.
Yeah.
So that's important. Well, we've only got one class left, so I doubt seriously they're gonna. I mean, they might. Anything can happen. Certainly not gonna deny that. So generally speaking, Happy Panda, I try to stream every night at 9 to 11 Mountain. And I'm a driving instructor. I teach the 30-hour driving class. So that's what I teach at the moment. So I get all kinds of 14, 15, 16-year-old kids all summer long as I go through. And the summer is, of course, brutal because that's when everybody wants to get their license. So, but I teach the classroom portion. So it's 4 days of 4 7-hour days in a, of me just talking nonstop the whole day. And it's all very dry. So I try to make jokes and I try to make it interesting and I try to make it fun. It's very hard to do because, there's only so much you can do with driving school. So I'm a car person and really love cars and machines and things like that. So it fits me really well. I was a junior high English teacher in Japan for a while. And so teaching is a good skill for me. And I work well with teenagers, which is something that apparently is a skill. I didn't know that was a skill because to me, really the only real reason that I work well with teenagers is because I'm technically probably not more mature than about 12 internally. So they're usually more mature than me. That typically works much better. So I try to drink as much as I possibly can while talking during the day. But I really like to teach and I like working with kids. And so that's always a plus all the way across the board. And thank you. I do try to make sure I keep myself well hydrated. It is Colorado after all. You don't want to mess with dehydration. We are notorious for being very dry up here. This is not a wet area of the nation. Don't just point. I put headphones on, and now I've got like crackling fire noises going on from the music. Are you hearing that too?
Well, no, I'm hearing like some sort of. Like every once in a while.
Well, I just put the headphones on because I think that part of my problem is with your volume is that somewhere my system is split. And so I think that to my speakers it's just not going very well. And that's on my side, not yours. So yeah, the it's just the music we're playing. But all of a sudden it's just crackly over here. And I'm like, well, that's a thing. How are we doing down here? Hey, not bad. It's not looking bad at all. So, yeah, it is kind of nice. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's a little weird. Now we got birds. The music is very interestingly creative today.
Ay, 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 ay.
Yeah, I didn't make it last night online because my back was killing me. So I was like, that's it. I'm just going to bed. So hope you guys didn't worry too terrible much about me.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be heading to bed here in a sec. I wanted to
Aw,
get some
thank you.
extra stuff done, but at least I came on.
Yeah, I'm all about you being here, man. It's McCloud. I just, had to say that. Yeah, thank you, Panda. Wow, and Fall Mirror is here too.
God, we have it like everybody tonight.
We got a full house. Which is cool. And Cat Daddy, are we getting raided? I can't tell because it does not actually alert me when we're being raided.
Yeah, lots of people today.
Yeah. It's a raid, says Dippy. Hi, Dippy. Well, I'm glad to see a raid. Good to see you guys. We're doing art today between Can and I.
Yep, both of us working on comics. I am actually, this is not my main comic. This is a comic I'm working on to get back into comics. I had taken essentially a year off due to issues.
Not comic issues.
And now I'm coming back in.
I feel like he got freezy. Yeah, it's Clip Studio for me. I don't know if I'm freezing or if he's freezing.
This is.
But yeah, we're using Clip Studio. Both of us are. Yep.
Working on his book. It's not his book, but it has illustrations. I am working on a comic.
Yeah, I think that we're getting some choppiness with Can. Either we're getting choppiness with Can or we're getting choppiness on my side. But yeah, I'm working right now on a book cover. And this is the cover of the book. And we're going in and inking in the lines. I've got the blue line already in, and now I'm putting in the ink. You can see the blue lines underneath it. And I got 2 layers of blue line on here, which I'll be putting in because there's 2 different layers of blue line coming in. So I'll be doing that, and Kayan is doing work on a. It does, doesn't it? It really does, and I appreciate that. It's a commission, and it's actually going to be for a book that an artist did the internal illustrations on, and it is supposed to be a modification of an existing picture in there, and I just upgraded it. So we're putting it more of a, just kind of escalating it for the cover purposes. So.
And then do you mind if we throw mine up there?
Oh, yeah. Floppy floppy. We'll flippy floppy. There we go.
And then what I'm working on called Wandering Night. No, what are you doing?
See you later, my friend. I appreciate it. Have a good evening.
See ya. Thank you for the raid.
Yeah, thanks for the raid, guys. You can stick with us, and we'll be doing this for a little while longer. It does kind of give Airbender vibes, too. I agree. We're back to crackly fire. If you're wondering, here's the original piece that's in the actual book. And once again, we're locked up. Why are we locked up? So this is the original piece that I'm working off of. So internal illustration looks like this, and the author. Here, I'll flip floppy real quick. The author. Oh, I flip floppy, and then you flip floppied me back. So this is the original piece. The author then asked me to do this for the cover, but upgrade it. So that's where we are. This is the upgraded version of it, where I'm doing the sort of the cover of it in a more complicated way. So the same scene, but more complicated. So there you go. Now I'll flippy floppy back to you. Back to you, Kayan.
Oh my god. I feel so special.
All right. If you're ready to see where Clip Studio really shines,
You just have to pay $49.95 for the rest of eternity.
what? For Clip Studio? No, you buy it outright. That's what I did.
No, I'm making a joke about how the newer versions are.
Everybody's going to that. Yeah, I know. All right, I'm going to switch back real quick here. This is where Clip Studio really shines. So if you look here, I've activated the adjust line width, and I can just kind of go in here and just kind of tap that a little, because I used a line tool for oops, too much. Right? The thing is that that's one of those that aggravates me so much. I can really tap in on the line tool there. Let's see if I can make all of us sit in the same place. There we go. That's probably better. Yeah, the problem is I'm off screen. Right? I'm with you, my friend. No, I need you. Maybe? feel like this is not working like I want it to. I feel like that's probably closer. No? Yeah. I don't think any of these are working like I want it to. That's a bummer.
Are we going for infinite screens there?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get it so that I can at least figure out what screen I'm doing and how I'm doing my screens. Because you can't see me. There we go. That's better. It's not awesome, but that's... There we go. Probably like that's better.
Scared.
It's just hard to see whether that worked or not.
All the way down.
Yep.
Welcome to the infinite duck pond.
Right, the infinite duck pond. Man, we've missed you, Hone. Just so you know. Glad to have you here, struggling with your animation. Because, I mean, really, at least we're all struggling together. I don't know. Panda's struggling with an avatar, and Kane's struggling with. It feels like it's just appropriate that we're all struggling with something over here. All right. See you later. It's good to have you here, Jackson. Yep, good old days. As it always has been.
As foretold.
Yes, as foretold. I feel like this should be hand drawn. It's a piece of parchment. Oh man.
So I found out about the ferals today.
The Whirls?
Yes, it was a puppet TV show in Australia.
I see.
And literally, this is the first 5 seconds of the first episode, in which one of the characters is flung out of their home. Think of the old west bar scenes, the saloons, where a guy randomly gets punched through a window.
Defenestration, yes.
Okay. So that is the first 5 seconds is the female cat is chucked out the window of the place that she's living in. She then proceeds to get up, grab a sledgehammer, walk into the residence, and knock the rat through the same window.
I see.
With the sledgehammer. And I'm watching this going, I haven't had nearly enough alcohol to deal with this today.
Right? That's pretty seriously weird. I like it. More crackly fire goodness.
I sent a link over private chat.
Ah, okay. Jeez Louise. All of the stupid ads and things that got right in the way of them. The pause button.
Yeah, I'm not liking what YouTube's been doing lately.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. They got to make money, but everybody needs to make money, and I'm running out of it. Right? Jerry's making comments towards you, man. I like the look. I think you look great. Oh no! You know what we have to do, Hone?
Do we have to do the thing?
Yep, because Hone was on the wrong layer. For in honor of Hone, in honor of Hone being back. That's how you know. That's how we know that. That's how you know Hone is part of the duck pond itself. Hey Jerry, how you doing, man?
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and crime and dust in just a minute.
Yep. Yeah, if you hadn't forgotten, you probably could have saved yourself that, because we we would have never known.
Yeah, I used the one day with Yzma.
Yeah.
You've seen that one, haven't you?
Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember my own name.
I'll bring it up. And that'll also make it twitch, but laugh.
Man, this eraser makes this so much easier.
Turn off the sketch layer, Kronk. It's just an arm.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's not just an arm, though. It'd be funnier if there was like all 5 fingers up there at the top layer.
No, I think it works regardless.
That's fair.
It's why I color code my layers.
Yep. It's safer that way.
I wasn't intending to cut and run so fast, but I am also fading, so
That's perfectly reasonable, my friend. I'm going to
I
try to
will
finish
catch you
inking
later.
this. I'll be here. Good night, my friend. Sleep well.
Bye.
Bye. I'll switch back to my normal. There we go. I'm sitting in the rings. Oh, Hone, were you watching the Olympics? How'd you do? How'd you guys do? I don't have your flag up on the Olympic rings this time, but you didn't watch it. That's all right. You don't have to. I always like the Olympics because it's the time when the whole world gets together. And I love especially stories of good Olympic sportsmanship. Oh yeah, the guy from Turkey. Yeah. Did you hear his whole story? Because some of that was hysterical. Like some of his story was just a riot. I was like, that's just funny. Like he got a divorce apparently, and all he wanted was his dog back. And his wife thought he was a good-for-nothing bum, so after the divorce, he decided to just join the Olympic team and show her that he wasn't, like, worthless. And that was his whole mission. And he goes in there and, like, just goes in there with a gun and then shoots a silver medal score on that one. And even, like, here in America, people are like, that's kind of terrifying, actually. But everybody was like, but we kind of respect that, you know? It's like, that's fair. Yeah. Yeah, but apparently that was the thing with him, was that he was, you know, he was going through a divorce and his wife thought he was a good-for-nothing bum, and so he joined the Olympic team and showed her that he got silver in the Olympics. Now all he wants is his dog back, you know? Like, well, okay. Remarkably terrifying. It's very funny. Which is part of the reason why everybody is like, yeah, well, there's that, you know. Right? Right? Because it's totally, he just wants his dog. It's like, okay. You're right. It's like the John Wick Silver Edition, the Turkey edition of John Wick. Nope, 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 nope. Exactly. Can you just give him his friend back? All he wants is his best friend. Is that so much to ask? All right. The thing that cracks me up about it is he's 52 years old, so he's the same age as me. And he just, like, rolls in there, gets a silver medal, rolls out. You know what I mean? It's just like, yep, we're doing this. It's like, okay. Just goes to show you we're not washed up. Oh, yeah. We are totally getting a Netflix doc about this. You know it. You know it. And I'm not gonna lie, I would watch that Netflix documentary. You know what I mean? I'd totally watch that. I'd be like, okay, I'm in. Yep, I mean, really. Just wants his dog back. Just saying, it's just dang it, incredible. How you doing, George? You doing good? George's into house. Right? How you doing? You doing good? You can come over here and visit, or not. I guess you don't have to visit. George does not wish to talk to us tonight. Well, I mean, he wishes to talk to us, but he really wishes to have scritches, which I'm not going to give him at the moment because, really, legitimately, I am drawing. You can just wait, weirdo. My weird little cat. Ray was here, but I don't see Ray. I don't know if Ray is still here. Are you still here, Ray? Did I lose you? Did I lose you, Panda? Did we lose you, people? Oh, well. I mean, I hope I didn't lose you guys. We've gone into the boring part, into the bookshelves over here. Definitely getting late. There we go. Getting the ink in there, getting it kind of tied in. And what I'll do is I'll put another layer on top here of just white, just plain white. Or not. There we go. That way we don't have to worry about it overpowering like that, overpowering the front. There. And then take this guy and you say down here. And that gives you that outline, which I don't want. Control Z one more time. Go the other direction, please. Draw outside. We only want 3. Just enough to thicken it up a little. So that's too much still. There we go. It's enough to give us a solid start on this. I just now see some converging tangents. Not happy about that, but we'll get there. But first, I'm going to go on ahead to do that. And I will send an updated version to Ron so that he can see what we're doing. But before I open my email, naturally, I have to switch views because I don't want people I don't want to put my email out on the internets, on the interwebs. So, let's see. And then I will reply. And yeah. Alrighty. I shall attach. It never allows me to attach the picture that I just made. It always has like all of the Word documents that I did 6 months ago. But it never does the picture I was just doing 5 minutes ago. Because of course all my pictures are not Microsoft. So it's like, we don't know what you're doing. Good old Microsoft. I just have to come up with some old Chinese style script, because I assume he is writing in Chinese and writing in an older style. So probably that older script thing. You too, my friend. I'm probably going to bow out soon too. It was good to hang with you though, my friend. It's good to see you. I'm glad you were here. I hope to see you some more. I hope Panda comes back too, because she was cool. Of course, I'm always glad to see my buddy Jackson, and I know that Jerry was here for a second, but just long enough to make a Mr. Clean comment, and then gone. Which is all right. Not uncommon on this show. So it's cool. See you when you can get here, my friend. See you when you can get here. Anytime. You're always welcome. Always welcome at Applewood Station. All right. Well, I have sent off this picture, and really we are at like step 2, which is start to... We got a couple more details to put in, but I feel like I'm out of steam for the eve, you know? I'm kind of thinking I'm going to bow down and head out. But always good to have you guys here. Always a pleasure to have you guys on the show. Hope to see you guys again at some point. I hope you'll have a wonderful evening and enjoy your time out there. And I'll be back on again tomorrow night at 9. And as always, keep your eyes on the stars. Good night.